Look at how it jiggles. How many hot dogs will this make?
This one batch will make anywhere from 600 to 1,000 hot dogs.
Have you ever wondered what's really in your favorite foods? Brace yourself, because today, we're uncovering the shocking secrets behind some of the most popular items in your pantry. From questionable ingredients to stomach-turning production methods, you might never look at your meals the same way again. Stay tuned as we reveal the truth that the food industry doesn't want you to know. By the end of this video, you might find yourself swearing off these foods for good. Number 1. Hot dogs. Hot dogs, a barbecue and ballpark favorite, have a rather unappetizing origin story. These popular sausages are crafted from a mixture of leftover meat trimmings, fat, and various additives, all blended into a paste-like consistency. The meat often includes different parts of the animal, such as muscles, tripe, and even liver. To achieve their signature smooth texture, the mixture is finely ground and combined with water, salt, and preservatives. This paste is then extruded into casings, which can be made from natural animal intestines or artificial collagen. While the idea of consuming these mystery meat tubes might make you uncomfortable, it's important to note that using various meats allows for a more sustainable and economical use of the entire animal. However, the high sodium content and potential presence of nitrites in hot dogs have raised health concerns. So the next time you reach for a hot dog, remember the old saying, you don't want to know how the sausage is made. Number 2. Chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets, a popular fast food choice for both children and adults, go through a production process that may not be as appetizing as we imagine. While we envision tender and juicy pieces of chicken breast in each nugget, the reality is often quite different. Many chicken nuggets are actually made from mechanically separated chicken, where the entire chicken carcass, including bones, is ground up into a paste-like consistency. This mixture is then combined with additives like salt, flavorings, and binding agents to create a uniform texture. The nuggets are then shaped, breaded, and fried to perfection. Although this process allows for the utilization of less desirable parts of the chicken, it also means that the nuggets may contain bone fragments and connective tissue. Some brands have shifted away from using mechanically separated chicken and now use whole muscle meat instead. However, it's always wise to check the ingredients list. So the next time you're craving crispy chicken nuggets, remember the saying, you are what you eat. Number 3. Gelatin desserts. Gelatin desserts, known for their vibrant colors and jiggly texture, hold a surprising truth that may not be so appetizing. The main component of gelatin is derived from collagen present in animal skin, bones, and connective tissues. To obtain gelatin, these animal parts are boiled to extract the collagen, which is then processed into a powder after filtration and drying. This process may involve the use of acid or alkaline solutions to break down the tissues more effectively. While most gelatin comes from cows and pigs, it can also be sourced from fish. Once the gelatin powder is ready, it is mixed with water, sugar, and flavoring to create the beloved desserts we enjoy. Despite being a good source of protein and having a long history in culinary practices, the idea of consuming boiled animal skin and bones may not be appealing to everyone. So, the next time you are enticed by a colorful, wobbly dessert, remember that there is more to gelatin than meets the eye. Number 4. Processed cheese. Processed cheese, a common item found in many American households, falls short of being authentic compared to natural cheese. Unlike natural cheese, which is made from milk, salt, and enzymes, processed cheese is a result of clever food engineering. Manufacturers combine various cheeses with emulsifiers, preservatives, and other ingredients to achieve a consistent texture and longer shelf life. The outcome is a cheese-like product that melts smoothly, making it a popular choice for grilled cheese sandwiches and macaroni and cheese. However, concerns have been raised about the nutritional value and potential health risks associated with the additives and processing methods used in creating processed cheese. Several studies have even linked the consumption of processed foods, including processed cheese, to an increased risk of obesity, heart disease, and other chronic health conditions. Therefore, while processed cheese may offer convenience and taste, it is crucial to acknowledge that it is far from being the real deal. Number 5. Surimi, imitation crab meat. Surimi, also known as imitation crab meat, is a clever substitute for the real thing. Despite its similar appearance and taste to crab meat, surimi is actually made from inexpensive processed fish, like pollock or hake. These fish are pulverized into a paste and mixed with additives such as starch, sugar, and artificial crab flavoring. The mixture is then shaped into crab-like forms and often dyed with food coloring to mimic the appearance of real crab meat. While surimi is a more affordable option compared to genuine crab, it lacks the same nutritional benefits and has a higher sodium content due to the added preservatives. Furthermore, individuals with shellfish allergies may still experience reactions to surimi, as it is often processed in facilities that handle real crab. So the next time you visit a sushi restaurant or peruse the seafood section at your local grocery store, keep in mind that imitation crab is simply an imitation. Number 6. Pre-packed ground beef. Pre-packaged ground beef may appear to be a convenient choice for your upcoming burger night, but there is more to this meat than meets the eye. Some packages of ground beef contain a substance known as pink slime, which refers to a paste made from low-quality beef trimmings that have undergone ammonia treatment to eliminate bacteria. This filler is often added to ground beef to cut costs and prolong its shelf life. While the use of pink slime is not inherently hazardous, as the ammonia treatment is intended to eradicate pathogens, it does raise concerns regarding the meat industry's quality and transparency. Consumers have expressed worries about the lack of clear labeling and the utilization of low-grade meat in a product marketed as pure ground beef. To avoid pink slime, look for ground beef labeled as 100% ground beef, or consider asking your local butcher to freshly grind the meat for you. Remember, when it comes to pre-packaged ground beef, appearances can be deceiving. Number 7. Maraschino cherries. Maraschino cherries, those brightly colored sweethearts adorning cocktails and sundae, have a secret that might leave a sour taste in your mouth. The journey from fresh cherry to maraschino involves a series of steps that strip the fruit of its natural color and flavor. Initially, the cherries are soaked in a brine solution to remove their natural pigment, essentially bleaching them and leaving them pale and flavorless. Subsequently, the cherries are soaked in a mixture of high fructose corn syrup and artificial coloring, giving them their signature bright red hue and overly sweet taste. Following this, the cherries are pitted and packaged in jars with more syrup to preserve their unnaturally perfect appearance. While maraschino cherries may add a pop of color to your favorite drinks and desserts, they are a far cry from the real nutrient-rich fruit they once were. Therefore, the next time you reach for a maraschino cherry, remember that sometimes beauty is only skin deep. Number 8. Commercial fruit juices. Commercial fruit juices, often marketed as a healthier option to sugary beverages, may not be as nutritious as they seem. Many of these juices are far from the fresh, nutrient-rich drinks we envision. Instead of being freshly squeezed from ripe fruit, most commercial juices are made from concentrate, which is essentially dehydrated juice that can be easily stored and transported. To create the final product, water is added back to the concentrate along with various other ingredients such as sugar, artificial flavors, and preservatives. This process not only dilutes the nutritional value of the juice, but also alters its natural taste. In some cases, the juice may not even contain real fruit, relying instead on artificial flavors and colors to mimic the taste and appearance. Furthermore, many commercial fruit juices have added sugars, which can contribute to various health problems when consumed excessively. Therefore, it is crucial to carefully read labels and choose juices with minimal ingredients and no added sugars. Alternatively, opting for a piece of whole fruit is a better choice as it provides fiber, vitamins, and minerals without the drawbacks of processed juice. Number 9. Canned mushrooms. Canned mushrooms are a convenient pantry staple for many home cooks. However, according to FDA guidelines, a certain number of maggots and insect larvae are allowed in each can of mushrooms. These guidelines, known as the Food Defect Action Levels, set the maximum allowable limits for various contaminants in food products. While the thought of consuming insect larvae may be repulsive, the FDA argues that these contaminants are harmless and do not pose a significant health risk. The larvae, which are often the result of insects laying eggs on the mushrooms before processing, are considered a natural part of the harvesting and canning process. However, for many consumers, the idea of finding a wriggling surprise in their can of mushrooms is enough to make them lose their appetite. To minimize the risk of encountering these unwanted stowaways, opt for fresh mushrooms whenever possible, or choose brands that prioritize quality control and have a reputation for producing clean, contaminant-free products. Number 10. Packaged bread. Packaged bread, a common item found in many households, lacks the nutritional value of homemade loaves from the past. To prolong its shelf life and maintain a soft texture, commercial bread manufacturers often add preservatives, emulsifiers, and dough conditioners. While these additives are effective in keeping bread fresh, they can be harsh on the digestive system. Some additives, like calcium propionate and mono and diglycerides, have been associated with gastrointestinal problems and may disrupt the balance of gut bacteria. Additionally, many packaged breads are made with refined flours that have been stripped of their natural fiber and nutrients during processing. Therefore, although convenient and long-lasting, packaged bread may not offer the same nutritional benefits as whole-grain homemade alternatives. To avoid the potential drawbacks of packaged bread, consider baking your own loaves at home using simple, whole food ingredients, or choose breads with minimal additives and whole grains. Number 11. Instant ramen. Instant ramen, a popular and affordable meal among college students and busy professionals, has a downside that may give you pause before indulging in another packet. While these noodles are undoubtedly convenient and delicious, they are not a healthy choice. The noodles and instant ramen are typically deep-fried before packaging, giving them their distinctive texture, but also adding a considerable amount of unhealthy fat to the final product. Additionally, the flavor packets that come with the noodles are high in sodium and artificial ingredients. Consuming excessive amounts of sodium can have detrimental effects on your health in the long run. It can lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. Additionally, the artificial ingredients found in flavor packets have been associated with various health concerns, ranging from headaches and nausea to more serious issues such as cancer and metabolic disorders. Moreover, instant ramen lacks essential nutrients like fiber, protein, and vitamins, making it an inadequate choice for a well-balanced diet. Although it may be tempting to rely on these inexpensive and convenient meals during busy times, it is crucial to prioritize your health over the convenience of a quick fix. To make instant ramen a healthier option, consider adding fresh vegetables and lean proteins and using only a portion of the flavor packet to reduce sodium intake. Alternatively, you can opt for whole food alternatives like homemade soups and stir-fries, which provide the same comfort and convenience without the added health risks. Number 12. Artificial sweeteners. Frequently promoted as a more nutritious option than sugar, artificial sweeteners have a complex background and production process that may give you pause before opting for that diet soda. These sweeteners, such as aspartame, sucrose, and saccharin, are manufactured through intricate chemical procedures that involve a variety of synthetic components. For instance, aspartame is created by combining two amino acids, aspartic acid and phenylalanine, through a series of chemical reactions that entail protecting and deprotecting specific parts of the molecules. The resulting sweetener is highly concentrated, with some types being up to 600 times sweeter than regular sugar. While regulatory agencies have deemed these artificial sweeteners safe for consumption, some studies have raised concerns about potential health risks. Research has indicated that regular intake of artificial sweeteners may interfere with the body's ability to regulate blood sugar, potentially increasing the risk of metabolic disorders like diabetes. Other studies have associated artificial sweeteners with digestive problems, headaches, and certain forms of cancer. However, further research is necessary to fully comprehend these potential risks. Number 13. Certain types of sushi. Sushi, a beloved delicacy around the world, is often associated with fresh, high-quality ingredients. However, certain types of sushi may not be as authentic or wholesome as they appear. One common culprit is imitation wasabi, which is often served alongside sushi in many restaurants. True wasabi is made from the grated root of the Wasabia japonica plant, which is native to Japan and notoriously difficult to cultivate. Because of its scarcity and high price point, many restaurants opt for a cheaper alternative made from a blend of horseradish, mustard, and green food coloring. This imitation, wasabi, lacks the complex flavor and heat of the real thing and may contain additional preservatives and additives. Another potential issue with certain types of sushi is the use of farmed fish, which may be raised in crowded, unsanitary conditions and treated with antibiotics and other chemicals to prevent disease. Farmed fish may also have lower levels of beneficial nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids compared to their wild-caught counterparts. Additionally, some sushi rolls may contain ingredients like imitation crab meat, which is made from processed fish paste and artificial flavoring, or cream cheese, which adds saturated fat and calories to an otherwise lean and healthy meal. Number 14. Farmed shrimp. A popular seafood staple is often associated with luxury and indulgence. However, the reality behind the majority of shrimp sold in supermarkets and restaurants is far from glamorous. Most of the shrimp consumed worldwide comes from industrial shrimp farms, which are often located in developing countries with a lack of environmental and labor regulations. These farms are notorious for their crowded, unsanitary conditions, which can foster the spread of disease among the shrimp population. To combat this, farmers often rely on heavy doses of antibiotics and other chemicals to keep the shrimp alive and growing. This widespread use of antibiotics has led to concerns about the development of antibiotic-resistant bacteria, which can pose serious risks to human health. Additionally, shrimp farms are often built in coastal areas that were once home to mangrove forests, which play a crucial role in protecting coastlines from erosion and providing habitat for a wide range of species. The destruction of these ecosystems for shrimp farming has led to devastating environmental consequences, including the loss of biodiversity and increased vulnerability to natural disasters. Moreover, the working conditions on many shrimp farms are notoriously poor, with low wages, long hours, and exposure to hazardous chemicals being common issues faced by workers. Number 15. Commercial ice cream. A popular frozen dessert often includes a surprising variety of components in addition to the usual milk, sugar, and cream. Many commercially produced ice creams contain stabilizers and emulsifiers to ensure a creamy texture and prevent the formation of ice crystals. One common additive is carrageenan, a thickening agent extracted from seaweed. While carrageenan is generally deemed safe by regulatory bodies, some research has suggested that it could lead to digestive problems and inflammation in certain individuals. Another issue with store-bought ice cream is the use of artificial flavors and colors, which are utilized to imitate the taste and appearance of natural ingredients such as fruit or vanilla. These synthetic additives have been associated with various health risks, ranging from allergic reactions to behavioral problems in children. To enjoy ice cream without these additives, consider making your own at home using simple whole food ingredients, or choose brands that prioritize natural, minimally processed recipes. Number 16. Breakfast cereals. A common item found in numerous households is frequently promoted as a convenient and nutritious way to kickstart the day. However, the reality behind these vibrant boxes is much less appealing. Many popular cereals undergo a process known as extrusion, where a blend of grains and various ingredients is pushed through a small opening at high pressure and temperature. This method can strip away numerous natural nutrients in the grains, resulting in a product that is calorie-dense but lacking in nutritional value. To compound the issue, several breakfast cereals are heavily sweetened with added sugars and artificial flavors, which can contribute to various health problems such as obesity, diabetes, and tooth decay. Some cereals even contain artificial colors and preservatives that have been associated with behavioral problems and other health issues. For a healthier breakfast alternative, consider opting for whole grain cereals with minimal added sugars, or try preparing your own granola or oatmeal at home using simple, nutrient-rich ingredients. Number 17. Non-dairy creamer. Non-dairy creamer, a popular addition to coffee and tea, possesses a surprisingly intricate ingredient list that may give you pause before reaching for that next splash. While these creamers are often marketed as a healthier substitute for traditional dairy products, they are typically composed of a combination of water, oil, and sugar, along with a variety of artificial additives. One of the most concerning components found in many non-dairy creamers is partially hydrogenated oil, also known as trans fat. Trans fats have been associated with a range of serious health issues, including heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. Although the FDA has prohibited the use of added trans fats in most food products, some non-dairy creamers may still contain trace amounts due to their utilization of highly processed oils. In addition to trans fats, many non-dairy creamers also contain high levels of added sugars, often in the form of corn syrup solids. These added sugars can contribute to weight gain, insulin resistance, and other metabolic problems over time. Furthermore, non-dairy creamers may also include artificial flavors and colors, which can trigger allergic reactions or other adverse health effects in certain individuals. To avoid these potential risks, it is advisable to opt for whole, minimally processed ingredients such as real cream, milk, or plant-based alternatives like almond or coconut milk in your coffee or tea. If you do choose to use non-dairy creamer, it is crucial to carefully read labels and select brands that prioritize natural, whole food ingredients over artificial additives. Number 18. Microwave popcorn. Popcorn, a popular snack enjoyed by both movie enthusiasts and office workers, harbors a hidden danger within its packaging. Numerous microwave popcorn bags are coated with a chemical known as perfluoroctanoic acid, PFOA, which serves to prevent oil and butter from seeping through the packaging. However, when the bag is heated, this chemical can seep into the popcorn itself, exposing consumers to a potentially toxic substance. PFOA has been associated with various health issues, including cancer, thyroid disease, and developmental problems in children. Although some manufacturers have phased out the use of PFOA in their packaging, many bags still contain this or similar chemicals. Furthermore, the artificial butter flavoring used in numerous microwave popcorn products contains a chemical called diacetyl, which has been linked to a severe lung condition known as popcorn lung in factory workers who inhale large amounts of the substance. To mitigate these risks, it is advisable to consider making your own popcorn using a simple paper bag or stovetop method and adding natural flavorings such as olive oil, sea salt, or nutritional yeast. Number 19. Red hot chili peppers. A spicy chili pepper can leave you feeling overheated and uncomfortable, but many are unaware that consuming extremely hot chilies can have far worse side effects than just a painful bathroom visit the following day. Naturally, chili peppers can't actually burn you unless they're aflame when ingested. Rather, chilies contain a chemical compound called capsaicin, which triggers the neurons in our brains that sense heat. This fools our brains into initiating our burn defense mechanism, leading to potential issues. This can result in inflammation as blood vessels direct more blood to the affected area, vomiting as the stomach tries to expel the irritant, and even blistering as the body forms fluid-filled sacs to shield deeper tissues. The hotter the pepper, the more severe the side effects as our bodies attempt to extinguish the phantom flames. To avoid these symptoms, Consult the Scoville scale before choosing your next pepper. This scale quantifies the capsaicin concentration in different chili varieties, ranking them by heat. A typical jalapeno pepper scores a moderate 5,000 units, while the ghost pepper, with 1 million heat units, is so intense it has been utilized by the Indian Army in chili grenades. The world's hottest chili, the Carolina Reaper, reaches a staggering 1,569,300 units. There's also a new chili known as Pepper X, purportedly boasting an incredible 3,180,000 Scoville units, though this figure is yet to be officially verified. Number 20. Bologna meat. Bologna, a type of processed meat often served in sandwiches, is a far cry from the wholesome deli meats of the past. This pale pink product is typically made from a combination of leftover meat parts, including trimmings, organs, and fat, which are ground into a fine paste and mixed with salt, spices, and other additives to achieve the signature smooth texture and round shape. The meat mixture is then stuffed into a casing and cooked until firm. One of the main concerns with bologna and other processed meats is their high sodium content, which can contribute to high blood pressure, heart disease, and other health issues over time. Additionally, many brands of bologna contain nitrates and nitrites, which are used as preservatives but have been linked to an increased risk of certain types of cancer. Some varieties may also contain artificial colors, flavors, and fillers like cornstarch or soy protein, which can trigger allergies or other adverse reactions in some people. To make a healthier sandwich, opt for whole, minimally processed meats like roasted turkey or chicken breast, or try plant-based alternatives like hummus or avocado. With that being said, here we come to the end of our video. Which of the listed food items were the most insane? Let us know in the comment section down below. And hey, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our exciting videos.